Hello there, lovely people. Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I plan to do two videos, and these two videos, one's going to be this one. This is going to be a comparison video between two sort of like a similar DNA kind of fragrances from different budgets. Okay, and I would like to tell you the differences and the similarities, and I would probably want to know your opinion if you tried both. And I would like to actually let you know that we actually have a lot of options in the market when it comes to fragrances in the same DNA as some more expensive perfumes such as Aventus, Hachibat. These fragrances are kind of like in that same type. So the right side, I have my older fragrance called Swiss Arabian Shawq. Okay, these two versions, I'll let you know in a moment what the differences are. But these two are the same fragrance essentially. And this is going to be Afnan Supremacy Collector's Edition, which I got recent times. Okay, so time check is around 1:30 p.m. here. Very sunny day, a little bit breeze going on, still not full on crazy summers, but it will happen soon. So in warmer setup, we do know that we have to rely on our freshies. So let's go. So why I decided to do this? First of all, both these fragrances have that common accord of a pineapple kind of like DNA. Okay, citrus, pineapple, apple, these things happening, and both are fruity fragrances, very long lasting, very pleasant. And some people say these are inspired by Aventus, but I would honestly feel that these fragrances, both of them, even though that's from the same DNA but not a dupe straight up. Okay, so let's start with this one. Why do I have two bottles and why do they look different? So those who do not know, this is the original Swiss Arabian Shawq bottle, which came in this kind of a bottle presentation, and I got this like few years back, 5, 6, 7, I don't remember exactly when. And I smelled this one time in a shop called Sterling Enterprise, and they were telling me, Joy bhai, try this one. This is so good. This is like a pineapple blast. That time I didn't have any clue on this one. So they are the first one to let me know. I miss Steve Bhai, Steve Bhai not is the guitarist, but the owner of us, one of the owners of Sterling Enterprise. That time he was one of my best friends. So I used to do a lot of reviews there. So when I reviewed this, I praised this highly. Okay, so this one, I said it is in the line of the same pineapple as like OG Aventus used to be, like those 120 ml bottles, but this is more of a fruity take, and it's linear scent. It's very nice, woody, fruity, ambery pineapple. Okay, so this one now I have like not much of juice left. I can see this much, but today, to my surprise, when I sprayed this one gave me, when I smelled this opening, gave me a little bit of a smoky vibe. So it matured very well, but sadly, I don't find this bottle anymore, so I have this much juice left. So then once I couldn't find it, so I opted for this one, which was like the new Mutamaes, and this one, and Swiss Arabian. There's few more, okay, that's inspired by few other fragrances like Herba Pura and all. So Kenzie is another one, but they have 4 or 5 fragrances in this bottle design, and this same color, but no, not much of a difference. But this one, the sprayers are better. So the price I paid for them, I remember $35. This one $35, and this one was maybe like around that 30 something. Okay, so in your country maybe it's cheap, maybe it's a bit more, but it's definitely cheaper than the Afnan Collector's Edition I got recent times. It's a little bit cheaper than the Not Only Intense, which is the best so far, which I also have, the darker bottle, bigger presentation. That one was, I think, in my humble opinion, the best Aventus dupes. Smooth, high class, longevity wise, everything perfect. But when this one came out first, I could not, just recently, I could not hold the temptation because the bottle. Okay, so yeah, this is like 50 to 55 bucks. This is 30 to $35. So $20 difference, and exact same amount, 100. Okay, 100 ml each. So why are they going against each other? Just for giving you idea what you can get with your money, what are the options you have, what are the pros and cons. Okay, so first thing, not exact dupe of Aventus. If you ask me which one is closer, I would say the Afnan one. Okay, so this one is heading more towards that build quality of Aventus. This is more of a fruity nature, which reminds me of one of my fragrances I'm going to feature today in one of the list, is this one, Black Excess Lexi, which is discontinued from House of Paco Rabanne. That one is the best pineapple fragrance in my humble opinion, apart from pineapple vintage and other ones. Okay, so longevity, let's talk about longevity. I told you the price, $20 difference. Bottle size, these two have exact same amount. Longevity, okay, this is where it gets interesting. I actually get better longevity with Shawq. Okay, this one is a very long lasting perfume, no doubt about it. As it goes mature, the Afnan will go a bit more strong, but this one from the beginning is strong. but prominent to my nose is this one, okay, Shawq, because it lasts, it projects, it's never shy. I easily get 6 to 7 hours easy on my shirt with this one in high heat. So this one is stronger in terms of longevity, projection, CRs, all those things. And this is also strong. I would give this 9 out of 10. This one I'll give 8 out of 10 performance. So this case, Shawq wins. Price category, price point wise, the Swiss Arabian wins. Okay. So which one is complemented? You know, this is very hard to tell because this is just brand new. But the people who are taking decants from me or using this, or my fellow fragrance committee members, combined. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. It's just started playing stuff, random video. Sorry, on the laptop. It's happening a lot. It's kind of like, you know, paranormal activity in my room. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, so coming back to this, so the Afnan one, people are already saying it's so creamy, it's so nice. I'll come to the scent profile in a bit, but people are saying this is very beautiful. So I think in terms of compliments, you gotta get sort of like a tie. No issue with either one. But now coming down to the smell. In terms of smell, as I told you already, this is well built. This is very, very well built. It's on my hand. I'm smelling this right now. This one actually is a bit more notes, you know, in my humble opinion, compared to Shawq. Afnan, it gives that vibe of Versace Eros energy, which has some of the best lemons, citrus, grapefruit, and whatnot, like lime. And then imagine mixed with the pineapple. This is that sort of juicy, zingy citrus. So this is a bit more like the green apple accord as well. So this perfume, I think, is Afnan one. The opening is a bit more interesting compared to Shawq. This one gives me a lemon juice slash like light juice vibe, but Shawq, this one, the Swiss Arabian, it gives me pineapple juice, which is intense. Okay, and I mean intense. This is more intense than this one. Okay, this is like a light citrusy accord. This is a more sweeter pineapple juice. If you open it, the, you know, that organic juices, when you open that cap, let's say Tropicana or something, you'll maybe you'll be planning to making like planning to be making some sort of summer drinks or a punch. This is going to give you that authentic, very raw pineapple. This one is not going to give me the authentic one, but it smells pretty pleasant too. So out of the two, I think Afnan one is more interesting, but this one, if you are a fan of just pineapple and you're just looking for pineapple, you should get Shawq. So season wise, they are both pretty versatile. I wore this in the last days of winter, like, you know, still a bit cold weather. This is actually going to be a better performer in winter, I feel, or fall. But Shawq, regardless of the year, temperature, whatever, this is a much stronger performer, like a really, really strong performer. So versatility wise, I think all year round you can wear them, but Shawq is more versatile because it's better in winter and summer throughout the year. Okay, so coming down, what is number of sprays I use? I actually go heavy on all my fragrances unless they're very dark or very heavy, means let's say something like Black Orchid or Interlude Man. I just go 2 to 3 sprays. Those are adequate. But freshies, like let's say sweet, freshy, fruity, I actually don't mind going like 5, 6, up to 8 sprays because I want my fragrance to last in my rough weather, you know, humid weather. So out of these two, I would say Shawq 3 sprays. What it does is equivalent to Afnan's 5 to 6. So that means I would say Shawq will last you longer. Okay. So I think those are pretty much all the things I wanted to share. But coming down to like final thoughts, these are both great. I mean, if budget is not an issue, you know, like 50, 55 bucks is a very normal budget now, but still for many it's expensive. But if you have really like a budget constraint, you're looking for 30, 35 bucks, the Shawq Swiss Arabian easily will be your pick, and it's amazing. You will find on the dry down they're kind of similar, but I would say Shawq is like a very linear scent, where the Afnan has interesting phases it goes through. It's a bit better built. The creaminess of this is more than this, but this is like a raw pineapple juice. It's like one note fragrance sort of with that basic dry down of woodiness and mild dark. Okay, but yeah, this is more fruity. This is more citrusy, creamy. You can say there is woody accords and whatever the other notes. This one makes it a bit more premium. It does smell like higher end designer perfume. So you get what you pay for. Okay, so overall, out of the two, they are pretty close actually, like in terms of how good their quality is. I would say Shawq is stronger. If your first priority is the price point and the second one is performance wise, like stronger, I would say go with Swiss Arabian. But if you want an overall better fragrance, more interesting, closer to something like Aventus Absolute, those mix, this one can be your choice. Overall, better fragrance in every aspect is this. Better value is Swiss Arabian Shawq. So I leave it up to you which one you're going to try or pick. There you go. That's the comparison. Thanks so much for watching. Let's do one more video, then we'll upload it. Take care. Have a very nice day.